Oh, my ex-wife is wicked. She has brainwashed my kids. My baby mama is such a demon. She doesn't want the kids to see me. Have you ever considered the fact that your kids just don't want to see you? There are lots of men, African men generally, that believe this statement. In fact, even their family members believe the same thing. African society in general, if you check lots of people, their mindset, they just believe, oh, it is the ex-wife's fault that his kids don't want to speak with him. It is ex-wife's fault that the children don't want to relate with him. It is ex-wife's fault that the child did not even invite her father for her wedding. It is the ex-wife fault that the son does not want to even speak with his father. He doesn't even pick up the phone to call his father. What type of a mother is that? What type of a ex-wife is that? What type of a baby mama is that? Hi guys, welcome back to this channel. It's Ozzy here again with another topic for discussion. Of recent, I saw a post. I think it's a Nigerian actor that was complaining about his ex-wife. Let me position this mic properly. So his ex-wife, the kids she had with him, I think his daughter got married, and she did her white wedding, and it was her mom, his ex-wife, that walked her down the aisle, and he made a post, and he was so angry about it, and everyone started talking about, eh, what even made you think that the wife is the one brainwashing the kids? Meanwhile, I've noticed that majority of the people, let me not even say majority, should I say majority? Let me say majority of the older generation, but the younger generation does not believe like that. Majority of the older generation believe, the mother must have had a hand in it. Why is she not talking to her child and all those kind of stuff? And this just reminds me of a particular story. There's this man who got he married, he remarried. He was married though, quite alright, with kids. He had like either 3 or 4 kids from his previous wife. Then all of a sudden he decided that he wanted to get another wife out of the blues. He started keeping the lady as his side chick first. He was cheating up and down. Before you know what's happening, he just broke the news. He's getting a second wife. The wife couldn't handle it. She said no, so she divorced. The funny part about it is that his family members were in total support of his marriage. That's the thing about African society. A lot of families, they will support the man no matter what, as long as it's their brother. Even if the man say he wants to marry 10 wives when the previous wife did nothing, they will even start insulting the first wife, saying, you cannot keep your home. A grown woman like you are there, your husband took a second wife. Are you abandoning your marriage for another woman? That was how this lady, she couldn't bear it. She left. She took her kids. She went to another state, started life afresh. Meanwhile, this her ex-husband had kids with his new wife. His life was seemingly moving forward. He was enjoying his life, and all of a sudden, just because his kids were now older, and the first daughter, she was a graduate, she became a graduate, and I think she got scholarship abroad, and she got a good job. Like, let's just say she became well established. She became well established, her life was going smoothly, and all of a sudden, this ex-husband and the family members remember that they have children somewhere. Take note that this man didn't want anything to do with the ex-wife and the kids. So it's not like the divorce was smooth. Maybe he divorced the ex-wife, but he say, "Oh, I still want to be in the life of my children after all, it's my children." No, it wasn't like that. This man totally cut off. Like, he was like, I want to start from a clean slate. And that was exactly what he did. He didn't even care whether they were living life, whether they were alive, whether their school fees were being paid. Nothing. He just moved on with his life. Now that his daughter became somebody, they started looking for means to reconnect. So the person who brought up this case, who was lamenting, is the brother to the man, because this man, her ex-husband, has been trying to reconnect so much, but the kids were just not having it. The mom was not having it because already these kids, they were older, they were quite, at least they are mature enough to know what was going on when this their father decided to take another wife. Yeah. So I don't know whether he thought they had forgotten everything. That was how this elder brother went on to start disturbing the first daughter. Take note that it's not just the first daughter that is in one. They have all grown, but the first daughter like hit it big. You know what is this kind of wealth that you hit and your enemies just want to come back. So that was how this man started disturbing me based on you must why don't you want to talk to your father? We are still your family. Have you forgotten your family? And so that's how the girl sent him a message and said, don't you ever contact me again. In fact, if it's the marriage, because you know that they have this belief that my child will always look for me, and if they grow, they'll come back for me. And most of the time, it's because of this marriage of a thing. So the lady just typed it pump and made it clear that if it is marriage, my dear, I can hire a father. I can hire father. They're hiring fathers these days. And the man was so like, he couldn't believe his ears. He was like, what audacity. And he felt it was the mother that brainwashed her. And I'm like, this lady is grown. She's in her 20s. She sat down, typed out her feelings, and you felt it is the mother. She and the mother are not even in the same country sef. She's abroad, the mom is in Nigeria. You sent her nonsense message, she sent you message back. You are complaining. Why will she have the audacity to send? Is it not true? They are hiring fathers now. If you decide that you don't want to be in the life of your kids, don't come back when they have hit it big, or maybe they married someone who is wealthy or something. Don't bother, because kids these days don't care. Sometimes it is even the children that are telling their mother, if I ever see you near that man again, I will forget about you. So sometimes it is the children that tell their mothers these things. You think that the mothers have that time. Yes, I will not deny the fact that there are mothers who sit down comfortably to brainwash their kids and say, I don't want you to go close to your father. But in reality, the amount of women that do that, they are not as much as the women who used to sit down and tell their kids, please don't be angry with your father. He's still your father. Yes, most African mothers do that. They don't want to answer the bad wife or the bad mother that brainwashed the children. But the children don't need brainwashing. Do you think that all those days those children go to school without a father? Like the father did not attend PTA meetings, the father did not pay school fees, the other people are talking about their father, they don't know what to say about their own father. Do you think that while they were watching other kids enjoying fatherly love, they did not build some kind of resentment towards their own father? Is that human nature? Like you want to reap where you did not sow. All these men that abandon their children, what stops them from at least going close to those kids, taking care of those kids when they are young, at least so that when they are older, they will remember that they have a dad. Oh. But you didn't do that. People will not do that. People will just wake up one morning when that child has blown. And sometimes I used to feel like men who do this do it because probably the new kids, the kids they have with the new woman is not meeting up to their standard. Or maybe the kids are not grown enough to be anything, but they just don't want to meet. Should I say they are Yahoo fathers? I don't know what to call it, scammer fathers. I don't know what to call them because you didn't want them before. Now you want them because they are rich. Why? Why? Stay away. And I like the way this new generation don't even send you. Like if you say you don't want, nobody's coming to come and be begging and be saying, please, this thing is doing the olden days. Because truly, those days, if you leave your child will come back and say, I've been looking for you all over. I needed a father. Now kids don't do that too. People look for who, in fact, people are not even looking again. Nobody cares. Children, I think a lot of men are not getting the gist. You see this generation, even in fact, the next generation to come, sef, I think their own will be worse. Their own is that if you even come near them, they might even give you a hot slap. That's if this generation is already doing it. So please, if you want your kids to consider you when they are grown, take care of them when they are young. That's just how life. It's not about you being the blood. You know, all this blood is thicker than water. Blood is thicker than water does not mean anybody cares. Oh. That those days are gone. If you really want to benefit, you need to invest. Yes, you need to invest your time, your energy, the care. They need to experience that fatherly love. That when they grow, because you will hardly see a man who took care of his kids that was abandoned on old age, or the child did not invite him for the wedding. Hardly. You see, men who are good fathers, he always benefits. What do you guys think about all these things of the mother is the, do you really think the mothers are the ones brainwashing these kids, or do you think Those kids on their own want nothing to do with their father. What do you think about it? Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Bye.